السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالكم؟ إن شاء الله طيبين. معكم بسليم. جيت لكم في حلقة جديدة من سلسلة هاري بوتر. أتمنى تعجبكم الحلقة. لا تنسوا اللايك والشير والسبسكرايب. استمتعوا. أوكي، الآن خلصنا من المكتبة. الآن بنروح عند الأستاذ فق. أوكي، بنوريه عن الكتاب اللي أخذناه والأشياء اللي شفناها. توقعنا يا عيال يهزئني. توقع بيقول ليش تروح مدري إيش. يا ليل يا أخي أنت روح.
Makes no sense. It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Fig. You have a visitor.
أبي خربت عليه المهمة أنت.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section.
يا فضيحة يا فضيحة، هذا باقي ما طلع.
It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section?
بيهزني.
Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
كفو ربي جاب الكتاب كامل. أيوة، شو المقطوع ذا؟
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains.
كله دراسة. طب نبي نعرف شو السالفة.
Something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw two more
أيوة.
memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to
حلو.
restore a hammer.
تذكرون اللي شفناه يا عيال.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did.
كفو.
She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
أوه اللي أكل التنين تتذكرون. بس خلنا نقول إيش بتقول لهم.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail.
ما أعطوا
My
وجه.
instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
أوكي يلا.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving.
لا لا عليك.
But
يومياً
you
في
want to pay
الدراسة.
attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've
والله
accomplished.
كفو عيال ما هزاني. توقعت بيقول ليش تروح ومدري إيش.
And don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
طب صار خوي الحين السليذرين. أفا عليك بس. كان عندنا بريد يا عيال.
It's time to prove your dueling metal and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also,
أوه.
the training dummy is still available.
لو كان يا عيال حق الفايت تحت.
In Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
ديم أوكي. لا بروح عند ناتساي.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
حلو عندنا كلاس بعد. اوكي يعني عندنا اشياء واجد. عندنا لوكان يبغى لنا فايت تحت. عندنا ناتساي تقول بقول لك حاجه عن روكوود. عندنا الاستاذ هيكات. فبروح عند ناتساي اشوف انه اولى. ونفس المكان اللي برا. اوكي. والله بعيدة يا عيال 500. اوكي ما عليه. القرية هذه ما قد رحناها اسمها هوكسفيلد. اوكي تذكرون القرية السحرية اسمها هوكسميد.
It is good to see you, my friend.
والله وانا بعد. شو السالفة؟
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend.
with Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you
أما
might
جايبين
tell me
عشان
why
تسأل.
they were looking for you.
ما أقدر. تعرفون سر عيال والأستاذ فيك قال لا تقول لأحد.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us.
حلو.
To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you.
إن شاء الله
I
عندك
realized
شيء.
something that day in Hogsmeade. You
أيوة.
displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
طيب.
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I'm
أوكي.
not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
عشان كذا طلعت من بيتها الأول. تتذكرون يوم كانت تحكي قصتها؟ طيب بحط هذه.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped.
كفو.
Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
هارلو طبعا اللي جنبه
That may be
ذاك
true.
المساعد.
Shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I
Okay.
was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that...
والله مجنونة ذي.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more.
يا ابوي خاف
In the
تنطرحين
meantime,
انتي.
remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
اوكي بس إذا حتصادق شيء.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
مين ذا اللي سولف؟ مساعدة الغريبة. طيب مين هذه؟ اوه
Come this way. Think.
اوكي بدينا.
I've no
ايش
idea
السالفة؟
what did you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back
Ah.
time. Oi, speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student, you can't be so.
Enough out of you.
تبع روكوود ذولا.
Her alone.
كفو.
Stay aside.
فايت فايت يا عيال. يا ابو يبلع ابلع ابلع يا شيخ. ايوه. اما الدعم. اوكي 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 مالي نقدر
Watch
نقدر.
the light go out of your eyes.
طيب
Stop right there. We got to hold them up.
اوه كفو. دوف. والله بقستهم. من باقي؟ يلا
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
شو السالفة على يميني؟ قرابة قبل شوي نتكلم عن روكوود والحين جاي هنا.
Thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
الله يعطيك العافية ما
Can you
عليك.
tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch
Ashwinder.
me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on
فيكتور ذا وربي عنده ناس واجد.
Thank you for your help.
you. Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous.
مين بريا ذي؟
Best get moving on my research before they return.
بالتوفيق. طب وش
You're
البحث؟
a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
اوكي. مين ميرلين
I
ذي؟
thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
دايما يقولون ميرلين ما اعرفها مين.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you.
مين ذا
Chatters on
بعد؟
endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles.
والله ما
and
ادري ايش السالفة.
enigmas.
اوكي لا تكون ممل سلامات.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
خلك محترم
Well,
يعني.
then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe
okay.
I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
ممكن نستفيد منها بعدين ذي.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted.
طب ليش جاي عندك
You
كذا
see,
فجأة؟
each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
كفو.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
أبد ما عندي شيء.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
اوكي نجيب ذا معنا.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
أول مرة أشوف النبتة أصلا.
I have the Mallowsweet.
اوكي.
Lovely. Now, notice
حطها هنا
the
ولا
vines
إيش؟
on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place
طيب.
the Mallowsweet on
حطها
the
هنا.
swell, and we'll see what happens.
اوكي هنا يب. أيوة.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
أما بروح رميها داخل هوجورتس. طيب بعدين إيش في هنا؟ طير هذي. أكيو. لا أنا شوف هنا سمعت شوي.
You got the Mallowsweet to work. Now what to do
أوه
about these
ولعها. لا اصبر.
Incendio!
أيوة.
The flames make the pyre sink.
لا والله إني شكيت. شوف نور يا خليها تغرق. اوكي بعدين
The pyres are back where they started.
انا بديت باليمين خلينا نشوف ابدا باليسار اصلا في اوكي في اكثر من واحدة 3 يلا نسوي ذا
Incendio!
ثاني ثالث لا سريع ايوه كفو حليتها اوف ايش هذا ديم
How beautiful!
والله شكله جميل بس وش ذا
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
اوكي
All of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them.
اوه لازم نجمع
I
نبات
have
ذا
what I need
عشان نحل اي شيء نحصله
research. My guess is that each will also require
Yep.
Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more.
اقسمد القرية السحرية
Really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
طيب بناخذ من الصندوق حقي كذا اللي قبل
And
شوي
do be
ولا
careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my
اوكي
notes and
بالتوفيق
books.
اقدر اخذ هنا والله ما اقدر اوكي وصلنا هنا طبعا يا عيال بروح الصف حق الاعشاب السحريه ليش لان لو كان اللي يبغى نسوي فايت تحت والاستاذ هيكات عشان الدفاع السحري ذا كلهم مهمات جانبيه هذه المهمه الرئيسيه اوكي اول مره اجي المكان ذا نايس. شوف الفخامة. اوه زي الجرين هاوس. اوكي.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
حاول الكلاس يلا. سباستيان موجود بعد.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here.
اسمها الأستاذة ثوم. سلامات.
A little treat for your auntie.
والله حبيبة.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
وردة.
We do look forward to growing together.
يعطيك العافية. شكرا على الترحيب.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
والله حس بجيب العيد في الكلاس
Today
ده.
we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
تخصص يا
Let's
كيو
see if we
مالك.
can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
اوف ايش فيه؟
Now, everyone.
بالثوم يا عيال.
grab the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
اوكي سحب. نفس الفيلم. مسكين ذا. ولا ايش في قبيح ذا؟ نزل نزل نزل.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
شن نبتدي وحش ذا.
Reparo.
ايزي. كسر صلح على طول.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
بس شو الكلاس ده؟
Now,
خلصنا
our
والله.
next task will be
ده والله
planting
باقي.
litany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
اوكي. يعني تذكرون نبات ريحان الارض اللي حصلنا في بوابة الثينيوم. بس تبي تكلمني.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knot grass.
اوكي.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
عفا عليك خبير زراعي. لا ما بقول أصم. لا سوي نفسك استمتعت.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How
كفو.
kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic needle.
كفو.
Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom.
تعرفون لازم الواحد يترك سمعة.
On such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
اوكي. طيب وينه؟
How to balance my star thistle arrangement.
نرجع مكاننا
Additive
نزرع.
restorative properties make it a
كتفاعل.
vital ingredient in the
أي
whole
الريحان هذا هو.
potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
10 دقايق وقت النمو. هذا ممكن يعطينا هيل؟ ما أدري.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion.
اي ما نعرف وش
Let
الجرعة
Professor
ذي.
Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora.
ملفوف الصين
Chinese
المفترس.
jumping cabbage.
شو الاسم ذا؟
Find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron.
اوكي.
Cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to
يا عيال نباتات كلها وحوش هنا.
let them have a good jumping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you.
اوكي.
Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers.
ما عليك ما عليك.
Bite.
طيب وينهم؟ اوكي هذا هو.
Hello.
حياك
Saw you
الله.
on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages.
شكله دافور
Take
ذا.
us there, but your lead. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
حبيبي حبيبي.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian, and he's good. Thinks he's really good, but you outright slaughtered him. It was
ايش
brilliant.
فيك تغار من سباستيان؟ صار خوي ترى.
Well, thank you.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go
Okay.
on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once.
Oh,
Don't worry.
okay.
No. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that.
ولا
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
يا ربي قوي ذا.
Garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs.
هذا باخذه وبرميه اي فايت.
Back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
والله حط هذه نعم.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were. I mean, of course, you're not someone to be trifled with. I see that.
لا لا ما كنت ابي ذا.
Cap has more of them if you're keen.
جبنا العيد مرة ثانية.
Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
وين الدمية دي؟ بشلح واحدة يا عيال اصبروا. جيب ذي. ايوه خلاص صار عندي 7.
Why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end
I
up.
tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages.
خلصت. سريع.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
وربي كلاس جامد. لا هذه تصير قبيح كذا.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounty.
لازم نستفيد من كل
Enter your
كلاس.
garden and it will tend to you.
كفو.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
والله شكرا كلاس ممتع. اوكي الان عندي مهمة خلنا نشوف. اوف صف الجرعات. اوكي الاستاذ شارب اللي قالت عليه. طيب وين ذا؟ تخيل عيال بالفوف الصين يرمي هنا على الطلاب. اوكي استاذ شارب وينه؟
Potions is one of the most challenging and
اوف ما قد شفناه اول مرة.
at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
أفاعي عليك.
You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion.
أيوة هذه وش
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld
زي الهيل
potion
تقريبا.
of your own.
أوكي.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
ولا شرح ولا شيء كذا. يلا. تكفى لا تجيب العيد.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
اوكي.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
ما بنجيب العيد. هوب. اوكي. عصير هو الكلام. كبسة يا خوي. حلو. بس ايزي يا مدرس. ايوه.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
اول واحد سلم.
Not an easy potion to brew.
حبيبي
Well
حبيبي.
done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus
اوف
potion.
كل الناس
Professor
عارفة
Weasley
بالسالفة.
had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
لا توسخها مو ببلاش.
Plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come
اوكي.
and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
ايش في شخصان هذا؟ جمع بيض أفاعي الآشويندر.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
جمع فراء الظلام الهجين.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
نسأل ليش يسأل؟ ليش؟
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative.
لا تقول لي
You
شله.
remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
عفا عليك.
Yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular.
شكله بيقول شلح.
One tiny last ingredient
أيوة.
will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
يا ليل. هو لو بساعده بيساعدني. بس خاف انطرح عندنا يجيب العيد وشرب يجلدني. نقول لا.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on
أيوة.
Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
نقول له لا. ليش؟ ممكن احتاج مدرس بعدين حتى هذا، بس نقول لا.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
معليش والله يا ابو ويزلي، بس تعرف جديدين ونسوي مشاكل ما نبي. طب وين مكتب هذا هو؟ لا يا ابوي شوف واضحة. يقول ما بيشك. 3 حبات هنا بس. اوكي هذا هو. اوكي وين البيض؟ وهذا البيض. خلاص. والله معليش يا ويزلي.
Potion stations organized and free of clutter. Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer.
يلا بسم الله.
Unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
اوكي بنسوي جرعة أدورس. هذه حطينا البيض وحطينا فرو الذيب. اوكي وبعدين بس 30 ثانية. اوكي استنى. ديم يال شوفوا جرعة سحرية تعزز دفاع الشارب من خلال تغطيته بجلد صخري متين زي الشيلد ذي. اوكي اختيار. نايس. خلاص خلصت الحين بروح اعطيه.
Now we add the mallow sweet and that's odd. What's happening?
وين خوينا؟
Wait, it's not supposed to.
هذا هو.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as well.
الو الو.
Dragon Dog. What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
شوف الحمد لله عيال ما جبت العيد.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
لو اعطيت الريشة
Sorry, Professor.
جبنا ام العيد.
Points from Gryffindor again.
لا والله حنا اللي جبنا العيد المفروض نعطيه. اخي انت تيم بطل حركاتك ذي.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive.
اوه والله عرف.
Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical given the advantage.
كويس والله معطينا الريشة كويس.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet.
اي ما
In
عليك ما
addition
عليك.
to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
كفو والله شكرا. طبعا طلع الكلاس ذا مرتبط بكلاس حق الأعشاب. اوكي شكرا.